The Necrons lay dormant on their home world, but it's soon to be invaded. Tyranids versus Blood Angels, coming right up. Nick speaking, and welcome to this video. Right, another battle report, but this time I've got the Tyranids out. First game in 8th edition. Before we have a look at the armies though, if you would like to keep up to date with the wonders of Warhammer 40k, then please give me a sub and hit the bell button so you don't miss an upload. Right, let's have a look at the armies then. So, Tyranids. First of all, we have the Tervigon heading up this little Stinger Hive Fleet. In the troop selection, we've got 30 Termagants, we've got 17 G-Stealers and 18 Gene-Stealers. We've also got, hiding at the back there, 2 Mawlocs. On the Blood Angels force, we have a captain heading up their force. We've got 3 units of scouts, one with sniper guns and the other 2 close combats. We've then got 2 dreadnoughts with autocannons and power fists. And then we have a Predator that's got autocannons and las cannons, hurricane bolter and storm bolter. So we're going to find out what the mission is going to be, and we will be back. Okay, so we are going to be playing an only war mission. We've rolled and we're playing Ancient Relic. We've divided the board diagonally. I'm on this half here. I have one objective just here in front of me. The other 2 objectives are over on the left hand side. And then we've got one objective in the deployment zone for the Blood Angels. And we're going to have to roll the dice and see which objective we are actually going to be playing over. So some cagey deployment from both sides until we actually find out what's going to happen. Okay, now first of all we need to see who is going to be going first. I deployed first, or finished deploying first, so I'm going to get +1 to the dice roll. So let's roll off and see how we get on. I got a 6. Blood Angel's got a 1. Okay, so I'll be going first. You're going to try and seize the initiative. Okay, seize the initiative roll coming up. A 2, not quite. Okay, now we're going to find out which objective we're going to be playing over. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's roll the dice. A 1. Okay, so we're playing over this one. Looks like the Blood Angels are coming to me. Right, here we go then. Tyranids, turn 1. Okay, so Tyranid turn 1. I moved the Gants up onto the objective. Just got the Tervigon into position, making sure they're in range. The G-Stealers that were just huddled around there just went for a central position behind the main blob. And the Gene-Stealers that were over here went just into that little building there. The 2 Mawlocs both came down on turn 1. I managed to take 3 wounds off of the Predator, 1 wound off of the Dreadnought. Managed to kill 1 scout over there. Over here I rolled a 1, I used a command point and I rolled another 1, so I killed none of those scouts. And that was it. The only other thing I did was, in the psychic phase, I put Catalyst onto the Tervigon. Right, so that was my turn 1. We're going to move in now to Blood Angels turn 1. Okay, here we go then. Blood Angels turn 1. 1 Mawloc went down from shooting. Basically everything shot into him and killed him. The other Mawloc on this side was taken out by assault. Both dreads and the captain coming in and just wiping his wounds off very, very easily with those fists. So that was it. So that was turn 1. We're going to move in now to turn 2, Tyranids. Okay, so Tyranids turn 2. I basically did nothing. I just stood exactly where I was, just around the objective here. I gave Catalyst on my Tervigon, and yeah, I'm just snarling at the Blood Angels. See if we can tempt them to come over and take this objective as we move into Blood Angels turn 2. Okay, so Blood Angels turn 2. They basically just bared all of their guns down on the Tervigon, shot everything at it. I did take 7 wounds, however, to be fair, 6 of those wounds was from 1 single las cannon. The rest of the shooting didn't go too well. However, we're going to move on, and it's going to be the Tyranids turn 3. Okay, so Tyranids turn 3. This time I decided it was worth moving forward, so I pushed these guys forward. I actually advanced with the threat of assaulting those scouts there, but I only rolled a 1 on the advance. I didn't use a command point, so I thought I would just sit pretty in the building there, just giving these guys up here something to think about. In the meantime, my Tervagon, who's looking a little bit vulnerable now on 5 wounds, gave himself Catalyst. These guys here just moved forward slightly, and that was it. That was my turn 3, so we're going to move in now to Blood Angels turn 3. Okay, so turn 3 for the Blood Angels, and this time they make a push forward with the scouts and the dreadnoughts there. Meanwhile, started shooting and spreading their shots this time. So I lost a wound on the Tervagon from a mortal wound from a scout. Didn't get my Catalyst off. I lost 3 Gants in this central position, and I lost a couple of Gene Stealers over on this side. And that was it. So we're going to move on now to turn 4 for the Tyranids. Okay, so Tyranid turn 4. Started off moving. I shuffled these guys backwards slightly because the Dreadnought over there was getting quite close. It did mean I couldn't shoot, but I think it was a wise move. I then gave Catalyst on the Tervagon there, and the Gene Stealers made their advance. I did have to use a command point because I rolled another 1 on the advance, but I did manage to get into the scouts and wipe them out very easily, and then I just consolidated my 3 inches, just trying to block that Dreadnought a little bit. And that was it. That was my turn 4, so we're going to move in now to the Blood Angels turn 4. Okay, so turn 4 for the Blood Angels. The heavy hitting guns went straight into my Tervagon. I am now down to 3 wounds, and then the rest of the shooting, after a little bit of moving, went towards the Gene Stealers. I lost about 6 from shooting. The assault happened. The Dread on the hill failed to get into the assault. However, the Captain, the Scouts and the Dreadnought did get into the assault. The Chaplain hit first. I then used the 2 command points to do the defense mode, so I managed to hit back. I killed a few scouts, took a wound off of the Dread, did nothing to the Chaplain, and then the scouts hit back along with the Dread, and as you can see I've just got 5 Gene Stealers there. I did use the last two command points to auto rally, just to hold me on the table, and we're just locked in combat there. As we move in to the Tyranids turn 5. Okay, so Tyranids turn 5, the last turn for the Nids, and we this time did actually move the Gene Stealers. They've been hanging out at the back all game, just moved forward around the objective along with these Termagants. They did advance slightly as well to get into shooting range. Brought the Gene Stealers out of the assault. I gave the Tervagon Catalyst. I then shot the Tervagon into the Dread, I did nothing. Shot 10 of these Termagants into the Scouts, I did nothing. And I shot the 20 Termagants into the Dread, and I did nothing. So I killed nothing. However, I'm sitting on the objective looking pretty strong as we move in to the Blood Angels turn 5. Okay, so turn 5 for the Blood Angels, the last turn of the game, and the Blood Angels did a valiant attempt at trying to take this objective. So first of all, shooting in to the Tervagon, killing her. The rest of the shots came in to the Gene Stealers. I lost 6 Gene Stealers just here, lost a bunch of Termagants as well. The Scout shot and assaulted the Gene Stealers that were just here. There was 4 of them. He killed 3 Gene Stealers in the assault. However, I did kill him back and consolidated with my last Gene Stealer, who didn't fail any morales. And over here, the 2 Dreads charged in to these Termagants. The Captain at the back there did try, but he failed to get into range just. But the Dreads didn't actually hit very well, so not too many casualties in the assault. And that was it. So I am left standing on the objective for a Tyranid victory. Really enjoyed that game. I hope you enjoyed the battle report. Beam me up.